Hello, I'm Dr. Marlene Mayhew, a licensed psychologist and the executive director of the Mental Health Institute, which is a training facility for mental health professionals interested in telehealth and other forms of technology for mental health care. So when it comes to controlling the electronic transfer of protected health information, otherwise known as PHI, many types of different laws apply, but for the most part, they're similar or more stringent than HIPAA. They all are designed to protect information that uniquely identifies, contacts, or locates a single person, or can be used with other sources that uniquely identifies a single person. For instance, if you do so much as exchange one single email with a client, for whatever reason, including scheduling, you're now a covered entity, and it's your duty to identify yourself as such, as well as to comply with every single HIPAA and state rule related to covered entities. Similarly, simply asking a client or patient to waive their right to privacy doesn't cut it either. From what I've been told, judges in a court of law tend to frown on professionals who try to sidestep the law. The thing to remember here is that clients don't need to know about all of this. They don't need to be HIPAA compliant, and vendors also don't need to be HIPAA compliant, but we as the professionals do. Healthcare providers need to carefully choose the technologies and have HIPAA compliant policies for their own services in place. If you were to print out the entire HIPAA document, you would see that it's about this thick. So it isn't as easy to dismiss as some of the users of the free technology online, such as Skype, would like us to believe. Use the technology from a company that openly states they are HIPAA compliant, or HIPAA compatible is another way they might say it. If the vendor from whom you buy or lease your technology is unwilling to make that public statement, such as Skype or Google, about their HIPAA compliance, why should you put your neck on the line using their technology when you are legally mandated, again by your federal and possibly by your state law, to use only HIPAA compliant technologies and processes? The technology developers have many standards they need to carefully follow, as well as document HIPAA standards, and so do we. So when we ask if a company is HIPAA compliant and they say they are in writing, they can't just say that without actually following the protocols. In conclusion, there's a lot more I could say about HIPAA and our requirements, but let me just summarize by saying that it pretty much applies to everyone who uses any form of technology to work with clients and patients in healthcare. Thank you for your interest.